All three.
Okay. Welcome back to a new episode of Billie and Jean.
I'm Gene.
And I am Billie.
And we are not your fucking...
Not your lovers.
Not your lovers.
That's an energetic start.
So, guys, I know there's been a lot of noises from my microphone when it moves, but just know it's because of my mic stand. It has nothing to do with me.
Why are you bringing that up?
What?
Why are you bringing that up? That's so weird.
I just thought I would let the viewers know that it's not something on my end. It's more on the production side.
Also, just wanted to remind you guys there is a new Fortnite video on the Patreon. If you want to go check it out after this episode, if you're on the Patreon.
Yeah, guys. Wait, what were you saying?
I was just saying that there was a new episode, kind of new Fortnite episode on the Patreon. The Fortnite video.
Was there any more to that? Because I'm just saying that it's actually pretty long. It's like an hour long.
Yeah, it is pretty long. Why?
And we got dubs every game.
No, we didn't. We got fucking one. Also, Gibby is here. Gibby, do you want to say hi or anything?
Hello.
Gibby's shy today. Also, there has been an update. I'm sure you can hear that the sound effects actually sound good. Yay!
Dude, that was all thanks to Josiah. Josiah killed that shit.
But that
took a
also
huge nap.
means that me and Lucas can't hear the sound effects anymore. So
Yeah.
Gibby is now the MC in disguise.
Yeah, and it's only the audience
In secret.
and Gibby right now. Like, the audience and Gibby are
In the
conspiring.
whispers. It's like he's whispering, but he can still hear us. Right, Gibby?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Hey, Gibby.
Hey.
Are you high right now?
No.
Are you nervous?
You ever get nervous?
Yeah, like the normal amount.
Dude, he finally found the answer to that question.
I know. You answered it like that last night, too.
Yeah, that's it. He like
Do you
finally
think you need
figured
medication for how nervous you get?
No, it's just something,
Ritalin?
time.
Xanax?
Maybe a little Xanax.
Xanarchy. Would you say you're a Xanarchist, Gibby?
No, never.
Should we
I don't
bring
know what
like
that is.
a guest on the show?
Yeah, I want to put someone right in between us.
But I also just I want it to be like somebody who like Vinny.
dude, yeah,
I would love to bring Vinny
I also
on.
want to get someone like I don't know, like Jimmy Fallon, someone cool like that.
Me and Lucas watched The Idol today.
Yeah, we watched the second episode.
The second episode.
Actually, we didn't finish it. We didn't.
I
get
couldn't
through
finish it. And you know what? The crazy thing is on that first episode, I was the same, like, at that same exact point when there was 20 minutes left, I was like, dude, I don't know if I can do this anymore. And like I
Yeah.
checked and it was 20 minutes left, and I was like, oh my
Dude,
god.
Josiah said the
finished it.
perfect thing. Like, it feels like someone like fan edited the episode and like just gave you like important bits or
Yeah,
whatever.
it felt like we were watching the recap
Yeah.
for an episode, like last week on The Idol.
Yeah.
Like the way it was edited. But the sad thing is that it was not meant to be like that. It was meant to be like this kind of like jump cutty, like anxiety, like crazy scene where like she's breaking down and a bunch of things are going on and it's like a bunch of like fast dialogue. But sorry, Sam Levinson, it didn't come across that way.
Yeah,
it came
I don't know.
across like
I've never
iMovie.
seen Euphoria. Did he like write and direct or? There's
it's
no way
murky.
we could
It's a
possibly
cloudy
know.
area.
There's
It's a cloudy area.
no way we would know.
I've heard contrary, but I don't know.
No way to figure that out.
But also, I never watched Euphoria either.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, and
I never
people
watched
said
it.
it was really good.
I heard the first season was amazing, but after that, it was shite.
I mean, I don't know, but
It's probably because I was involved in the first
I
season.
did watch
but
The
second
Idol,
season I
and
wasn't. Yeah, and we watched it last week too. We watched the first episode, but I was like, I don't even want to talk about it because like, I know everyone and their fucking mothers is
Yeah.
gonna be talking about that goddamn fucking show, and I was like,
And
I don't even
everyone's
wanna
gonna have
give
the
it
same
time of day.
opinion. Like, yeah, we all get it.
I'm just like, it is crazy. Gibby, have you watched
He's
it?
he's gonna ask what it is.
American Idol
Oh my god.
with like Nick Cannon.
No, oh my god! But
Oh,
remember
Nick
the good old days when
Cannon.
he hosted it?
No, dude.
What?
It's all about don't disrespect
Disrespect who?
Mr. Seacrest.
That was American. Oh, I was talking about America's Got Talent. America's Got Talent. Nick Cannon hosted.
Oh yeah, American Idol is Seacrest. Yeah, you're
Also,
right.
no, Ryan Seacrest is a fucking perv freak. I just know it by the look in his
No,
fucking
he's
little
actually. I'm not gonna lie,
eyes,
dude.
his little
I
beady
don't know what
eyes.
he looks like.
No, he's.
He looks like the killer.
like
Dude,
Mysterio
don't
radio guy.
don't fucking disrespect him like that.
You don't know him.
I know of him, and I know that where we performed in the hospital
Okay, yeah, he did
was
one
Seacrest
charity.
Studios, and that's his thing in Chalk Hospitals. He has like,
Well, there's
he
also been a
created-
lot of rumors about him and kids.
dude. Okay,
I'm not joking. Like, there's a ton of allegations.
okay, I really don't know the details, but I know my mom works in the hospitals, and it's Seacrest Studios is legit, bruh. And he's
That was legitimate.
Michael Jackson donated to a ton of charities. That's all I have to say.
God, oh my god.
Like a ton, like a fuck ton, and they
Yeah,
were
it
all
helped.
mostly kids based.
He helped hundreds of kids, but also hurt a couple of them.
Yeah, that's the thing. But Ryan Seacrest, I don't know. Yeah, Seacrest Studios is really cool. That's a cool thing he did. But him personally, I don't know him, but I feel like he's the killer.
He just is such an.
He was behind the Kardashians, though. He was behind American
Oh, that's
Idol.
true. Yeah, that's crazy.
Like, he was... Seacrest Productions in that time period was like, whoa. Like, he is so rich. And also, he owes Mariah Carey something, though. Because she performs at New Year's Eve in New York, the one that he hosts, every fucking year. For years, she performs. No matter what condition she's in, she performs. And I'm like, what the fuck does Ryan Seacrest owe her? Like...
What the fuck is going
Wait,
on? in
like
your
what?
business?
How is she performing every year?
I think he. I mean, usually. I don't know. It could be.
He's the killer. He's the
It could just be like a annual.
Like an anal thing.
Yeah.
Like he did anal once.
You're really making.
Dude, Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon were married. Isn't that insane that he was dating her? How did he get Mariah Carey?
Dude, he's smooth. He's a cool guy.
Yeah, he has like a certain Rico
Yeah.
Suaveness about
I mean,
him.
all those host guys have like the perfect like charismatic disposition.
Hey, you want to come
And
hang out with
coming
me and
right
my
up.
40 children? Nick Cannon literally has 40 children. That's not a joke.
Didn't he say you want to build an army like Genghis Khan?
Yeah, he said some stupid shit like that. And then, like, he's been at flip flop, like, I don't want to have any more kids. But then it's, like, announced, like, oh, he got someone else pregnant. And guess what? They're keeping it
Dude, I don't know why, but I too have the Genghis Khan urge.
to spread your seed.
No, just to have 40 more of me, like 40 more little armies.
I don't think we should call it the Genghis Khan. Like,
Wasn't Genghis Khan, like, a bad guy?
I mean,
I didn't know him, but,
Depends on who you
yeah,
ask.
so is Napoleon and all those other guys.
but he's
And
like
Chomp.
really bad.
Who has a feeling that Trump's going to come back? Who's with me? Can I get a like and follow?
Dude, Josiah's just been like in public areas, just playing that video really, really loud, and just kind of.
I mean,
the
anyone is
reaction.
going to look at me and obviously know I'm joking. Right? Right? I mean, I'm wearing a fucking fake neon orange Prada shirt, and I have my hair tied up in a bun. I don't think they're gonna look at me and be like, "Oh my god, like look at him, he's the disgusting Trump
No,
supporter
they probably
of the
look
party."
at you and then run to the bathroom.
Well, I think I'm just this weekend I went to this party.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I went to so I went to go see Bryson Tiller, right? Which is fucking awesome. And I like literally almost cried because I was like, what? Like he did like so many trap soul songs in a row, and like 14-year-old me was just like, dude, what the fuck? Like I was freaking out.
Yeah, but you weren't 14.
But there were all couples there. That's all it was. And like me and Enya were just watching them all fight.
Oh,
And like we like went downstairs in the Wiltern, you know, like the area where the bathrooms are, like in the like the basement basically at the Wiltern.
I don't know.
Well, there's like a couch down there, and it's this guy like sitting there like with his arms crossed, like he looks pissed, and then I look next to him, and his girlfriend's like dead asleep.
Dude, I feel
And
like
it was in the heat of the concert, like in the middle of the concert, and he was pissed. But you know what? Good on him for staying with her, like while she's sleeping, and not being like, "Wake up, let's go."
Yeah, why not just leave though?
Would you leave?
With her, get her somewhere safe.
I would leave her down there. If that was, I mean, if Bryson
wake
goes,
up,
I would
wake
be
up.
like, "Hey,
The concert was amazing, babe.
yeah, I wouldn't." I would send her to the car or something, or be like, "Hey, I got you an Uber home, but
Yeah.
like, I really can't miss
I'd take
Bryson
that couch
Tiller
to the pound.
because I paid money for these tickets, and he's probably never gonna tour again."
Dude, I feel like that would be the place too to like fucking just be like, yeah, we broke up at the Bryson Tiller concert. Like,
And we saw this other fight too. Right after we saw that, this younger couple like came in like walking and like being like, and Enya said so fucking loud because she was drunk. She was like, "Oh my god, look, they're fighting." And they turned to us, like looked at us, and then walked back upstairs like immediately. And then he was like, "Let's go like smoke a cigarette outside so we can like talk about them, but like that they won't leave." And I was like, bruh, like I was also I was like 2 vodka Red Bulls deep. But after that, we had heard of a party that was going on, like a LA party.
oh jeez.
Yeah, and we were like, let's just Uber straight from the Bryson Tiller concert to that party.
Let's keep the
Like,
Tiller vibes
There's
going.
an open bar, apparently. Like, let's go. Like, we're on the guest list. Let's go.
That's such a LA fucking. There's an open bar there.
Bro, that's the thing about me. I will not go to an LA party unless there's a fucking open bar. I'm not going to your shitty
I
party.
love how that's like a standard, like obviously open bar.
If you don't have an open bar at your party, you're fucking broke.
You're a fucking pussy.
And by the way, once we got there, I'm just going to say it was not an open bar.
Oh,
At all.
I know. Honestly, I would just lie about that. I'm like, it's open. Take drinks.
Dude, and then you have to fucking pay. But I was like, what the fuck? Like, Enya told me it was an open bar. We got there. I mean, it's not like I ended up paying for any of my drinks. I have no idea who bought them. No idea. Because here's the thing. I will talk about this. We get to the fucking party, right? It's like an awful, awful clump of a line outside. Like, so many people I know, like, just, I'm like, oh, hey. And we're, like, going inside. We get in, and me and Enya are like, all right, it's so packed here. Like, let's just get to the bar, get our drinks first. Upon arriving to the bar, we find out, oh, it is not an open bar.
Wait, the exam?
No, the bar that sells alcohol, not the bar
Oh,
exam
I'm
to
sorry.
become a lawyer.
Just keep talking. That was so stupid.
It wasn't that dumb. You're fine.
It wasn't that dumb, dude. You're good.
It's so dumb.
Like, is that what you want me to say back? Okay. We got to the fucking bar. Obviously, we were like, oh my god, it's not an open bar. Oh my god, whatever. Just like eye roll.
Was it a closed bar?
It was a bar where you had to pay for your fucking drinks, okay? It was a bar where you had to pay for your drinks, and I was like, oh my god, this is so annoying. What the fuck?
I know, I hate paying for shit.
I do, especially bar. And you know what? Enya said
Especially
something to me this
bars.
week. You know Erewhon? Like the fucking fancy ass grocery store.
It's really
they
fancy.
Yeah, they sell like smoothies that are $17. Enya said something that someone else said. I don't fucking know who said it. But they were like, okay, but you go to the bar and spend $17 on an alcoholic drink. So you can do that, or you can go and spend $17 on a smoothie that's amazing for you at Erewhon. So why won't you won't complain about the prices at the bar when you're literally drinking poison, but when it's a smoothie, you'll complain about the prices. And I was like, whoa, that's true. But I don't buy drinks at bars, so I'm not paying $17 for any fucking drink ever.
In either version of these, I would. Okay, whatever.
I mean, I'd take the smoothie over the alcohol. It's better for
I'd
me.
take neither.
If I
Fuck
had to
that
choose
noise.
one.
$17 for a smoothie.
Basically, we got to the fucking bar, and let me tell you, bruh, me and Enya, Andrew, waited and waited and waited at this bar for 30
just for a drink?
fucking minutes. Yeah, and we were like, let's just get shots. Because
you
I was
see
like,
the
I don't want to wait.
bartender?
Yes. They were walking past us, taking everyone's order but us, and we were like, hey. And I was like, Enya, like, pull your shit down a little bit. And she did. Well, no, I mean, it's the bar.
It was a guy bartender?
It was a few guy bartenders, yeah, and a girl too. And I was like, I don't know which way they swing, but like, give it a shot, like. And obviously Enya did, and she was just like, okay, like, still nothing. Another 10 minutes passes. Then somebody that we know, who's like, fucking like, she's a fucking model. She's like drop dead gorgeous. Not saying Enya's not drop dead gorgeous. I'm just saying that shit is insane. Like, we were talking about it after, because this girl walks up and she's like, how long have y'all been waiting for your drinks? And we were like, dude, like fucking 30 minutes. And she was like, oh my God. Does like the bend over the bar. Immediately, within a minute, a bartender comes to her and he's like, hey, what do you want? And I was like, what the fuck? Look at me. Am I not like enticing?
Were you wearing sweatpants?
It was dark. Yeah, I was wearing sweatpants and a shirt, but that doesn't matter. It's the face. This face serves you like, hey, if you come over here, you might get a sweet surprise. I don't know. Like, am I not enticing?
I don't know.
Like, if you were a bartender, you wouldn't serve me.
I don't fucking know, man.
Well, basically, we got the fucking drinks. It's like a double shot of vodka with no chaser too, because like you don't want to pay extra for a chaser, so they just give you a lime.
More time.
Yeah, exactly. Like, we were like, let's just get the shots. That's the quickest thing we can get. I'm done with this shit. Fuck this. We were like so close to leaving.
Yeah. So really, the story is we went to a party.
Okay,
and
it's
didn't
not
get served,
done yet.
And didn't get served alcohol.
Yeah, it was fucking awful.
What is
okay,
this fucking story?
hit the dance floor for like fucking 20 minutes to a bunch of piece of shit music. Let me tell you, the DJ was not spinning the way he
Dude,
should
and
have
after
been
coming
spinning.
from a Bryson Tiller concert, really nothing.
I know,
sounds
and that's
good.
what I thought. I was like, I'm gonna be on a high from the like Bryson Tiller concert. Like, we'll go to the party. It'll be fun. We'll dance. No. Also, there were like these two dancers. They weren't like strippers. They were just like go-go dancers. They were animatronics. I like swear on my fucking life, they were not moving. They were moving like this. And I swear on my life that they were not real. I wish I got a video of them or something, but I didn't want to be weird.
Yeah, they were as real as Daniel Bergoli. Tell you that much.
Who's Daniel Bergoli?
Daniel Bergoli is Bad Baby.
What's animatronics?
It's like anime.
What's the electronic part?
No, animatronics is like the Chuck E. Cheese animatronic, like where they're like,
Oh yeah.
or like
Yeah.
on Disneyland rides.
But there were real people under those, right?
No,
At Chuck E. Cheese,
when they walk
Chucky
out,
would
yeah.
come out.
But the ones I'm talking about the ones like in the stage where they're like playing on a band, like all like, dum, dum,
Okay, yeah.
dum. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, those aren't real.
Or like on Pirates of the Caribbean at Disneyland, like they have the Johnny Depp. Like, yeah, like all the humans on there,
Yeah.
like moving.
Oh my God! You like just. I haven't
Johnny's-
been there in so long. I remember that.
Does the smell coming back to you right now?
A little bit, yeah.
I've like so countless times on that ride brought a little water bottle and put it on the side of the boat and just took some.
Ew.
No, not to drink it, just to sniff it.
Are you
I love
serious?
Yes, it's a
To
really common
sniff
thing.
it?
Yeah, I love the smell. Like that's my poppers.
Dude,
is
you,
the-
that's
Yeah, you probably get lit off it.
and don't get the water.
but not to drink it. But I got a candle one time that was supposed to smell like it, and it didn't smell like it at all. I was very angry.
Dude, you gotta. Why are you obsessed with the smell
Pirates of the
of
Caribbean.
the
Disney
water?
Wonder.
Smelling the water, bro. You know, like animals shit in there and stuff.
I'm getting off topic.
Oh my God.
Basically, we were about to leave. It was like 2 a.m. Saying
Classic.
goodbye to my friends, whatever. Major and Enya were about to leave, and I noticed that, like, because basically, like, at these fucking parties when everyone's leaving, it's just a line of Uber Blacks, like, outside on a main street.
Yes.
And, like, we called one. Ours was in the line, and we were like, okay, we're leaving. But, like, I noticed that there was paparazzi outside.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, my God, there's Paps out there. And then Drew was like, oh my God, like, please go tell them that I'm somebody. He was like, go out there, like, go find them, tell them that I'm somebody, and like tell them what I'm wearing. So when I come out, they're like out there. So, and I was like, who looks like you though? I was like, I don't fucking know who I would say. Like, who would I say?
Maybe the dude from that one musical, Dear Evan Hansen.
That's not nice.
Why?
Wait, what?
You know, I hope Drew doesn't
No,
see this.
bro,
Ben
that-
Platt?
Drew, that's a good-looking guy. Like, I don't know. I'm not trying to
Mm.
read. I was trying to think of someone who might have.
What's Dear Evan Hansen?
It's a musical.
But basically, he was like, Basically, I went out there and I found the paparazzi and I was like, "Hey, are you guys like?" And he was like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah." He was like, "What do you need? What do you need?" And I was like, "I think
Were they scary?
I mean, I've like seen them
Is this
before.
like a 40-year-old man?
Yeah, they're all like in their 30s, 40s. Like it was like 3 of them.
So like, is this a hobby they do, or do they make a living?
No, they make a living.
Like just taking pictures of celebrities?
Yeah, they'll sell them to Daily Mail, People Magazine, all those magazines and news outlets. They sell those pictures to them.
But it's kind of like you gotta just catch a rare sighting or whatever, right?
Yeah, I mean, like the pictures, the first sighting of Kim Kardashian after she got robbed in Paris, that picture sold for like hundreds of thousands of dollars to a news outlet. Like there's good money in it. They're vultures and they're awful people, but there's good money in it.
It's a crazy line of work.
I know it's awful. It's awful, and I don't know why it's legal.
I bet
Like,
they
it
feel
really
cool
should be
about it
illegal.
though. I bet they're like feel like spy agents or something.
I know, it's fucking stupid. But basically, yeah. I like went up to them and I was like, "You guys paparazzi?" And they were like, "Yeah." And I was like, and I blinked and I was like, "Dude, who am I gonna say? Who am I gonna say is coming out?" And I just went for Olivia Rodriguez. And I was
It's
like,
not her name.
Rodrigo. I was like, okay. And but the thing is I told them Olivia Rodriguez. I said, hey, I was like, they were like, "What do you need?" And I was like, "I think Olivia's about to leave right now." And they were like, "Olivia?" And I was like, "Rodriguez?" and also, I was so drunk. I was like, Rodriguez.
Like
And-
dropping the bomb.
And they were like, okay. And I was like, she's wearing like these jean shorts and this black tank top. That's what Enya was wearing.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And dude, it was so
Did
funny.
they even get one photo?
Maybe we can insert the video. I'll show you the video because Mason was filming it while we were walking out. And like I came back to them and I was like, "All right, let's go." Like they're coming. And Drew walks out first. Drew's still in that mindset of like he told them that I was somebody. So Drew like is covering his face with his hat. And let me tell you, you can see in the video, they like, and then Enya follows right behind Drew, and he brings up his camera, and then doesn't take one single picture, puts it down, and looks like so bummed. Like the paparazzi. And then we just walked away, and I was like almost to the Uber, and I was trying to look, and I was like, "Did they not take any pictures?" And we got in the car, and I told him, I was like, "Dude, I fucking told him it was Olivia Rodrigo."
Oh my god.
But yeah, it was fucking hell on earth, and I don't think I want to go to a party ever again.
Okay.
And then I saw Janet Jackson.
Dude. And she brought dudes on the stage. And
Yeah, her
kissed.
background dancer, she was grabbing their fucking schlongs, making out with them. She sang for like at least half the songs, danced her ass off for all the ones where she wasn't singing. She was amazing.
Dude, how old is she? That's crazy.
58.
Wow, dude. Wow.
I would think she'd be older though. I was surprised how young she was. She looks amazing.
Yeah,
She looks
dude.
great. She looks kind of
And
scary. Like
but she's
she always has
singing
her
and
neck
dancing
covered.
up there. Like, it's unbelievable.
yeah, it was amazing.
And she's kissing on her dancers. Like, how old are
making
those
out
guys?
with them. Also, she's like super religious now. So I'm like, how does that work? Like because I think she's Muslim. And I'm like, is it like, is she allowed to like make out with guys who aren't her husband? Because she has a husband and she's making out with guys and grabbing their schlongs.
Yeah, whoa.
I'm like,
I know. What does your husband think about that? You do you.
I mean, I don't know how religious they are.
I bet
but like,
Janet,
thought they were
wears
really
the
religious.
pants, bro. Like,
I mean,
no way
yeah.
you're gonna tell your wife Janet Jackson that you're not gonna.
You're not allowed to grab the guy's dick, okay? You can't do that. Maybe she originally was like, I want to bring a fan up on stage like I did in the old days. And he was
But
like,
she just
no.
couldn't control herself.
Yeah, and he was like, no, you're not allowed to do that. Like, you have to do it with one of your background dancers. Maybe that's why she didn't bring anyone up stage. I was hoping it would be me, bro.
It's probably just a security reason. Like, I don't know.
I mean, security, schmacurity.
I mean, she
if I got
also
up there, she'd
used
be
to
totally
have that,
safe.
like, big thing that would chain
the big
dudes up.
sex machine.
Yeah, like, did she not have that time? Yeah, the guys would scream on there. It's like Frankenstein. They're like all tied up. And then she like gets on them and like rubs on their
She, like,
crotch.
straight up rubs her vag in their face, like on
yeah,
it.
she's like, just slamming them. And the guys,
Yeah, they like. I can't tell if they want to like get out of there because they're not liking it, or if they want to get out of there because they're liking it so much and they want to like.
No, I think of it. It's like Wile E. Coyote.
like banging on a table.
Like their little hormones are going out of control.
Yeah. But Janet was amazing.
Why Wild and Coyote?
You know, like the horny coyote thing.
Yeah. Where he's like banging on the table.
The robot.
Awooga, awooga. And he takes 2 guns and he's like, and like a ghost.
It's called Little Red Riding Hood or something
Yeah,
like
but
that.
That's not Wile E. Coyote. That's
Is
like
that the one that runs all the time
What
trying
is
to get
Wile
the
E.
fucking?
Coyote?
That's the Roadrunner.
Yes, whatever. It's one of the coyote guys.
Oh,
you know what I
Gibby
mean?
got you,
I'm just
bro.
saying Looney Tunes. I know my Looney Tunes.
Oh my god.
Dude, he knows his Looney Tunes, bro.
I'm talking about Ted Avery or whatever.
Gibby he does not play when it comes to the Looney Tunes.
Yeah, fuck that.
Let it be known.
Don't play with me.
You're starting to piss me off.
He might not know a lot of movies and stuff, but the Looney Tunes.
Yeah, cartoons. Cruella cartoon.
I know you're the cartoon guy.
Our resident cartoonist. But yeah, Janet was fucking awesome. Bill Hader and Ali Wong were there holding hands. I didn't even see it, and you saw it, and I was so jealous. I was like, they probably look so cute.
You told me you saw it.
No, I did not.
You said Bill Hader.
I saw Tiffany Haddish though, and I was like, no surprise, she loves the Jacksons.
Dude,
I shouldn't have said that. Cause she had that whole court case about touching that kid.
you always know about this stuff.
Yeah, I don't know.
She did.
Tiffany.
Dude, what? I loved her.
I don't care about her.
She was-
Childish Gambino was there though, and he was sitting behind me, and I was like, yeah, fucking broke ass.
I
He was
love-
like way behind me. I was so up in the front.
Dude, I love that his like stage name is Childish Gambino.
I think he got it from a rap name generator. I remember hearing that. Like that's how he got that name.
It sounds like it a little bit.
Childish Gambino.
Like, yo, Childish.
Yo,
Like,
Childish Gambino.
Dude, I'd be so annoyed.
Hi, Mr. Gambino.
Donald.
But that's what I did this weekend, and I went to Porto's again.
Someone said in
Oh,
the comments,
Colombian.
bakery.
It's actually
Bakery.
Cuban. Someone put in the
I know
comments. They
it's
said
Cuban.
I
he was
thought
right the
Lucas
first time. It's
corrected you.
Cuban.
So Lucas.
Was wrong.
But Josie said
corrected
I
you
was right,
wrongly?
so he was also wrong.
Yeah, I thought maybe it is Colombian.
So does
Josie doesn't know.
What
his
did you
shit.
do this weekend?
Me?
Yeah.
You actually want to know how my week went?
Yeah?
I went to the Hamptons, stopped at Shingri. What's
Well,
next?
you went to the Hamptons in New York, and then came back and stopped by the Shangri-La before you...
No, the Hamptons, L.A.
The Hamptons, L.A.
They're expanding
They're expanding.
to the West Coast.
Okay.
Capiche?
So that's what you did. Who did you go with? Just by yourself? Kind of just a dolo trip?
Miss Foster and
The fuck is this supposed
Michael and Kaylin.
Who's Michael?
Keaton
Michael Keaton.
and Kaylin, JC.
Oh, Michael Keaton. That's.
Is Michael Keaton alive, sir?
Yes, he is. He's in the new the Flash movie with Ezra Miller.
He died yesterday.
And he plays the old Batman. Remember that story of Orion
on wood.
meeting Michael Keaton and not knowing who he was? That
Oh,
shit
yeah.
was- she's like, he kept talking about books. And I was like, oh my god, you're so annoying. She also did that with Beck too. She's like, I didn't know who the fuck that. And she like asked him what he did for work or whatever. He's like,
Dude, to be fair though, like up until like 2 years ago, I don't know what the fuck Beck looks like. I would have been like, oh cool, you're just like a creep.
I just
like, who
know
are
that
you?
he looks exactly like Michael Cera.
He does, but like he doesn't have that boyish charm.
No.
You can tell he's.
I
Oh, wait, is,
once he grew up a little bit.
Are you guys talking about the dude who made a?
I'm
Facebook
a loser,
movie?
baby.
David Fincher?
No.
Who's the main character in Social
Jesse
Network?
Eisenberg.
Oh, Jesse Eisenberg, the
I don't
fucking
know.
killer.
I feel like that guy looks like Michael.
Did you ever
Cera,
see that
or
interview
like
that
his
he
brother
did?
or something. 'Cause I didn't know who you were talking about before, but I heard it looks like Michael Cera, and I was like, oh, you guys remember that guy?
Gibby, you said last night, and I just want to bring this up to air it out real quick, that Gibby said last night that, because I had asked,
What's
and
going
this is
on?
in the Fortnite video, if you want to go check it out, it's all there. There's proof. Gibby said, I asked, how would you guys kill yourself? Like, I'm just curious. Like, because I would probably hang myself. And Gibby was
Normal
like,
question.
And it's a normal, like, that's not that crazy of a question. I don't know. And then Gibby said that he would do a suicide bombing with me
In the
attached to
room.
him.
In the room.
Oh, in the room?
That's what he said.
Why?
But then I said I was kidding, and I said I'll just get eaten by 1,000 butterflies.
That's what he said.
I went to Target with you.
I knew that would be a bonding experience. I knew it.
And you said
You
that you
guys
want
are
to
better friends
kill me with a
afterwards.
bomb.
In the room.
My
Dude, you could
suicide-
be in
Yeah.
a glass encased box in the room that's bomb proof.
He didn't say that though. He didn't say that though.
He did not say that.
Why are you even involved in this?
I'm making a case for my client.
Thanks
For your client? This is not the bar exam.
Geodo Gibb.
We should open up a bar and call it exam. Like the bar exam.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
You guys want to go down to the bar? What is it called? Exam? The bar exam? Are you kidding? No, it's a real place, dude. Trust me.
Dude, they have tests there too.
They serve awesome purple beer.
If you can finish the bar exam drunk, you get the free beer.
So you didn't? Did you not do anything this weekend? Like you're just fucking lying to me.
Well, I got uninvited from the Janet Jackson concert.
No, no. I told
That was on my
Lucas.
docket of things to do.
I told Lucas, do you want to go to Janet Jackson? He said, is Grace going? And I said, no. And he said, oh, dude, fuck no. And then, that is a quote. And then I said, well, look at the set list. You were like, is she
Yeah,
playing that one song? And I was
yeah.
like, no. And he was like, okay, I don't want to go.
Dude, it was because I love "I Want You" by Janet Jackson, and like that's basically the only song from her that I listen to.
I was grinding on my girl during the Janet concert.
Oh, were you?
We
what?
almost like had sex.
What the hell?
I know.
It was that like hormonal, and
Yeah.
you almost took off your pants and had sex.
Yeah, there was like fucking gender fluid everywhere. All over that stadium.
Just full raw dog, going for it. Gonna come where? Where are you gonna come?
Fuck it.
You're really
Okay.
Everywhere.
Okay. And
All over the front row right in front of me.
Welcome
Like
to
on
Janet.
there. Did you remember that one time on the topic of LA parties? Do you remember that one time that I feel like we talked about it on the podcast before when we went to that Halloween party? We were like, I
It's
think
always
about those days.
Halloween that
I know.
shit goes down.
Those days, like I think about that. That was like 2018. Like we
Yeah.
were so crazy, and me and Drew were like watching back some of our old YouTube videos. We were
Yeah.
like so young and full of like vigor and like so excited to be anywhere, like or just like outside. Like we weren't so depressed. Like now we're like so
Yeah.
goddamn depressed. But like back then, it was like fun and crazy though. Like at
Dude,
that party.
it's like I think like if you can chug a Four Loko, then you are young. You are a young person.
I would like
Like that's what we would all do. We would cheers and call ourselves the Loco Villains.
the Loco Villains, yeah.
And we all had like different colored locos.
Could we go back to that for like the summer?
Dude, I don't have the body. I don't have the.
What if we go on a cruise?
Maybe yeah.
Okay,
I could detach from reality.
Okay.
Dude, the cruises. I could talk about them forever. We should really go on one.
we
They're
should do it.
awesome.
Oh, and we could do
Like
an
a
episode on the
trashy-
cruise.
Yeah, we should do like a trashy, fucking disgusting cruise.
I don't know about
No,
that.
that's the best, dude. People get fucking down.
But I
People
want
are
like the
ready to party.
all-inclusive deal. Like pay for my them like all included, like my alcohol, my food, everything.
Okay.
Wait, that's besides the point though. The Halloween party was we went there. It was like it was a TikToker party, and at the time TikTok was like not what it is now. It was like still like only like lip sync cringe video. It was basically still like Musically.
The Juarez twins were there.
Yes. I honestly don't remember like recognizing anybody there. I wasn't like.
I
oh,
just
that's...
remember seeing because they're twins and there's two
Was Brent
of them.
Rivera there?
I don't know. I don't remember.
He has my number blocked.
Because you
Yeah.
kept prank calling him.
Yes.
It's fucked up.
And I constantly see him like on TikTok. It says like from your contacts.
Dude, did you see that? I'm sorry, but that one thing with that. Never mind.
With what? Oh, with that other YouTuber in the
Yeah,
hotel, dude.
the
Yeah,
hotel.
I mean, it's just Bram Rivera being a little fucking dick.
He's like, how many followers do you have?
How many followers do you even have? And like, that's exactly how he talks. Like, he talks so gay. He's like, how many followers do you have?
No, he just talks like a 12-year-old. Like he talks like
yeah,
a,
actually, yes,
dude,
you're exactly
and
right.
he's been 12 for like 20 years now.
I
He's
know.
been like, I hate homework.
Like,
He,
what's gonna happen when he's 30? No more
I
Angry
feel
Birds.
like he is he
You
not?
said no more Angry Birds.
No more Flappy Birds. No more fucking
Dude,
Flappy
he's
Birds
gonna
and
be
cereal.
like doing homework for the rest of his life.
His dog is gonna be eating his homework every day for the
Yeah.
rest of his life.
Ah!
He just like so is that guy. Like the
Yeah.
dog ate my homework,
Yeah.
teacher. Like fuck him.
Sorry, little kids.
But no, I feel like he might have been there. I don't know though. Don't quote me on that. But is this from the chocolate last night? Or what is that? There's a stain on the comforter. I don't know if it's from the chocolate from last night or if that's something. Is that something
Is
else?
it poo-poo?
No, it's like yellow,
I
like
know what it
orange,
is.
like orange gate.
Dude,
What is
there was
it?
one time, I won't tell the story,
You
but
need to watch
there
this
was
shit,
one
man.
time something similar like that happened. It's just like,
What it? Just tell me what it is.
Whoa, what?
Yeah, what is this?
that's ketchup.
Yeah, that makes sense.
He remembers.
Dude, I remember because I flipped the blankets. I don't know how it's this side now, but I just like put it on the end.
Well, because you got another stain on it and then you flipped it. You flipped it and then you fucking got another
I
stain on
was
the other
like,
side and
I
then
was
flipped it
like,
again.
Don't want to smell this all the time.
Dude, you need to clean this. Can we clean it next episode? I'll clean it. If that's what it takes.
You're such a hard little worker.
I'm a worker bee.
You're just always doing stuff all the time.
Gotta keep your... I'd rather be a busybody than lazy bones.
I like being lazy bones, but not
Well, sometimes, like on the weekends.
on
I
the
like
weekends.
being lazy bones.
I think
Laying in bed.
I
with
think
your mother.
Jack Nicholson said it best. You work hard and you play hard.
Yeah.
Jack Nicholson said that.
Yeah. Is his name Nicholson or Nicholson?
I said Nicholson. I didn't say Nicholson.
Oh, okay.
Did I
No,
say
his
Nicholson?
name is Jack Pennison.
Okay, hold on. We were talking about the Halloween party, bro. We broke a vase.
Yeah, long story short, man.
But that's the moral, or that's like very
he
representative.
like broke a vase.
Well, it's very representative of us at the time, like, but also we broke that vase. Also, Enya knocked it over. Enya knocked it over. No one else did. It was Enya, but she was clearly about to be so embarrassed. So then we all started stepping on the broken vase to break it more and just be like, it's okay, man. Like,
We were
and like just have
stomping.
fun with it. And we were like, fuck it.
We were like dancing and like one step in, one step out.
And Mo Bamba was playing. I remember that so vividly.
Oh yeah.
Because I like had anxiety for a second,
Dude,
but then I
that
was like, who
the
cares?
time. Oh my god.
And the fucking owner came. The owner of the party came
It
and
was
was
an
like,
Airbnb.
Yeah. It was an Airbnb, and he was like, get the fuck out.
Yeah,
he was
pissed.
so pissed. And we stayed. I don't think we've ever talked about this part.
We
stayed outside that door,
like knocking,
like looking in the windows, like torturing them
and
for like
getting
30 minutes.
people we kind of knew to like open it a little bit and be like, dude, I'm chill.
Oh wait,
like,
and also two of us were still. I think it was you and Josh were inside.
Josh and someone else.
Josh and Christian?
Josh like convinced them that like
He was like, no,
he was
dude,
like,
like-
dude, fuck them. Like I can't believe they did that. He's like, yo, fuck you guys. Like, and it was pretending to be on their side, and then like finally he like.
It was like him with
Like-
maybe Christian,
It might have been Drew.
maybe Drew. I just remember Enya and me were outside
yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
I
'Cause
remember
Enya
I was kinda
banging
outside,
on
I
the
think.
door. Yeah, I think you were outside. And like, yeah, new people kept coming up to the party, and we were like, dude, fuck this party.
Yeah.
Don't even go in there.
We're like, bro.
Like, you do not want to know what's going on inside that fucking party. Dude, but that was back when it was like simpler times. Like, those were the LA parties, like, before you had to have like an open bar and like have it fucking like have an open bar and have security outside and like a guest list. Like, it was just like
It was
the
just
Wild
the
Wild West back
Airbnb.
then. And then the Chateau Marmont came along. Jesus Christ. The Chateau Marmont has ruined everything,
Why?
in my opinion.
What is that? A hotel?
We've been there several times together.
I've been there once,
No.
and it was just really weird.
Is that when you got lost in the booth?
I got lost in the what?
In the booth? The DJ booth?
Oh. Oh, that was also the chateau?
That was chateau. That was just one of the
two times,
bungalows.
I guess. And I didn't get lost in the booth. It was just a room with like, I was just in the corner of a room on a chair dancing. And then like they
For, like,
couldn't
an
find
hour.
me. And I was like, yeah, I was just doing this the whole time. And then like no one could find me because like I was just out of sight. If you were walking down the hallway, I was like in the corner. And then finally I like came out and everyone was like, where have you been?
You came out? I almost had sex that night with your mother. Yeah, because Josh was super worried. I don't know. Josh got like super worried.
Yeah, he
All of a
got,
sudden he
like,
was like,
paranoid.
dude, fuck.
He went
like,
to older brother mode.
Yeah, he was like, dude, he always does this. Where is he? And I was like, does he always do this? I was like, I don't know. Like, he's probably here somewhere. But we searched the whole like Chateau Marmont like pool area, like everything, and then we just found out you were fucking in there. But
Yeah, I was just dancing.
Oh, and that night that we fucking saw that we did in 2018 Halloween, we saw David Dobrik right when we got out of our Uber. Remember?
Me?
Yeah.
When?
When we were going to that Halloween party. Yes.
Oh, we did. We went to like our first house first, and there was like
And
cops
it was bullshit.
there.
Yeah. And right when I'm not joking,
rolled.
right when we stepped out,
Yeah.
David Dobrik was immediate, and it was like a random street. It wasn't even
Yeah.
like right in front of the house. It was like a side street.
It was so weird.
And it was like the most divine timing. And I just remember turning back at me like, Josh.
Yeah,
Because it was like in the
Josh had
height
like
of
a thing with David
him
Dobrik.
trolling David.
Yeah.
And I like turned around and I was like, dude, Josh, you will never guess who's out here. Like, get out here now. Like, you need to take a picture with them. And Josh was like, and Josh came up to him and he was like, hey, man. And David was so pissed.
Yeah, David. He's like, cool, man.
But Josh got a selfie with him and he was like,
I
dude.
forget though. I think he was kind of cool. I forget.
He said he was like, after they took a selfie, he was just like, just make sure to actually put it on a billboard this time, dude. And like just walked away. But God, yeah, that was crazy. And then New Year's. I don't even want to talk about that night. New Year's at that mansion.
Oh yeah, I mean
And that was another Loco
was,
Villains night.
It was like a great night for me, but there's something like
It wasn't a
that.
great night for me.
I think me and someone were fighting the whole time, kind of a little bit, like before and after.
Oh. Yeah. Actually, I like vaguely remember that.
And I was like, ugh. But we were wearing like those. I was wearing that jumpsuit, and I was feeling good.
Yeah.
I had like a
didn't
Loco shirt.
have a good night. Because also, that was like my first time drinking. Like, I drank a lot that night. It was like a ton of like White Claw. It was my first time trying White Claw. And I was like, what? Like,
Yeah,
this
you
tastes like
love White Claw.
nothing.
Oh my god.
But yeah, that was not a vibe. That night was not a fucking vibe. But also, I wanted to talk about Twinkle Touch. Do you want to explain it? Okay, explain it.
I'll explain it. So you're with one of your friends that, you're with a friend. Just friends.
Twinkle touch?
Wait, get up on the mic. What did you say?
Twinkle touch?
Yeah. So like,
You've never
imagine-
done that to you?
okay, dude.
No.
Imagine
So
you're
it's
with.
just me.
Imagine you're with
Yeah,
one of your
I've never heard of
friends
it.
and they're kind of sad. They're in like a bummy mood. And basically all you have to do is, like, give them a little bit of happiness.
Oh, I don't like that.
I don't like it either.
Yeah, it's like
Because I lived it. And let me tell you.
All
You
you
know
do.
what? You want to know what Twinkle Touch actually fucking is? Twinkle Touch is Lucas going, Twinkle Touch, and then touching you wherever he wants to on your body. And I'm not saying that he touched my genitals or my butt, but like it was just like my armpits, my fucking back, like my hips, like to try and tickle me or like do whatever.
And then you say the
And my
catchphrase.
tummy.
Twinkle touch.
Twinkle Touch, but it's not like a funny, fun thing. It's like, get the fuck off of me because you've been doing Twinkle Touch for 8 hours in a row and we've been in the fucking van all day. And you're going to piss me off.
Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like Twinkle.
Twinkle Touch is not a cool thing.
Bro, it's literally showing love to your friends. If you don't like that, then come on.
Twinkle Touch, do you like that? And don't say yes because I know
he
you
didn't
don't.
do no twinkle. That was old touch.
Twinkle Touch.
There you
Twinkle
go.
Touch.
There's some twinkle in there.
I know this guy who accidentally elbowed this.
yourself.
Oh, actually, you heard that story the other day at Emily's party. That Jack elbowed that girl in the face by accident at the club and then turned around and said, "Oh my God," and just like went like that to her hair. He like tuffed up her hair and was like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry, you okay?" He was really drunk.
Gave him a little noogie.
He like accidentally, one time at a middle school dance, I elbowed a girl in the face and her braces were like fucked up. And I've never wanted to talk about that.
Why'd you do that?
I was dancing. I didn't know she was there, and I like accidentally hit her. And I like noticed a minute later, and she would like turn to me and like poke me on the shoulder, and she was like, "Fuck you," and like walked away with her mouth all bloody. And I was like, "What?" And I like went and tried to follow them because I was like, "Dude, I feel so bad. Like, what just happened?" And she probably still holds a grudge to me to this day.
Dude,
Like,
and
what
then
if
you
I
had to wipe all the
caused?
blood off your elbow? You're like, oh, jeez.
I didn't know if there was. I didn't even check. But that
You're
is
like, whose
genuinely
tooth is this?
one of the most shameful moments of my life. Like where I really felt like ashamed. I was like, oh my God, like I can't believe I knocked her braces up into her gums. But also it's like, that's what you get for wearing braces?
No.
Fucking nerd.
Thank God she was. It would have gone for her teeth.
That would have been maybe better.
It was protecting.
She could have got like a gold tooth put in.
Or like it was like
Like
fixed.
a cool sailor.
Like you could have fixed it.
Yeah, I could have been like, here, come here.
Yeah, and it's like normal again.
But yeah, that was one of the most shameful moments of my life, I think, ever.
I don't think I've really hit a girl.
That's interesting.
Put that on my
context.
gravestone.
Yeah, but I don't think I've ever hit a girl. I've hit my sister Grace when we were kids, 100%. We used to beat the fuck out of each other.
It's messed
like
up.
the living fuck.
Really?
But I would never really get hits in because she was bigger than me. And she would kick my shins and
Damn.
she beat the fuck out of me. And most of the time it was deserved, but sometimes it wasn't. And she was just taking it out on me. No, it wasn't. And she can admit that. Like there was one time, this is like one of the really specific times I remember where like I didn't do anything to provoke it. She came home and she got new sneakers and she said, "It's time to break them in," and started to kick me in the shins. And I was like, what the fuck?
Okay, but that's funny.
But a provoked time, an example
That's
of a
not
very
funny.
provoked time is I was annoying the fuck out of her. I was being like, "Hey, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing?" for like 20 minutes. And she was like, "If you don't stop, I'm going to throw this fucking rubbing alcohol in your eye." She had like a cap full of rubbing alcohol or like a little cup. And I was like, "Oh, really? Oh, really? Like, do it, do it." And then she like put it in my eyes and it got on my eyes. And I was like, "Ah, oh my God." And she like took me to the sink and was like so annoyed, like rinsing my eyes out.
Dude, isn't it so crazy that it's like come full circle in your life that now you become that person?
What do you mean?
Like you become the Grace.
Yeah, with you. With nobody else, just with you.
Do you think that's like karma a little bit?
Maybe. Yeah.
So you do deserve it.
No. I don't think I do. But yeah, I guess like me squeezing your burrito and stuff. But other than that, I don't really react that poorly. Like I've never actually hurt you.
Yeah, you hit me all the time.
I've never left any
You
marks.
hit me and then you like break things sometimes.
What did I break? What are you talking about me like I'm my alcoholic father? Like, oh, you hit me and you break things sometimes. Like, what do I break? What the fuck do I break?
Oh,
What
you
did I
stole
break?
my cowbell, that's for one.
Good fucking riddance.
You
Did we talk
steal
about that on the
things.
podcast last
Yeah, we
week?
did.
I don't even want to talk
You
about
steal
that.
things from me.
Also, I want to give a formal apology to everybody for last week's
Whoa,
episode.
why? It was like really good.
Our very consistent viewer, Vinny, who I kind of used as like, I use him as like a guiding path of like, okay, what's Gibby thinking or Vinny thinking of the podcast, you know? Because he's a consistent viewer that like I know and I trust.
Yeah, exactly.
And he said, and I quote, last week was like watching Get Out again, the movie Get Out. So I want to apologize if it left a sour taste in anyone's mouth, if it was a little uncomfortable, but as uncomfortable as it was for you, trust me, we weren't very comfortable
Yeah,
either.
I
We were
also want to
sweating,
apologize
going
for
crazy.
Josiah.
Yeah, I was scared.
Sorry, he was acting all weird.
And I want to apologize for Lucas. Sorry, he was acting all weird.
I don't know who that is. My name is Gene, but whoever that
Gene.
Lucas guy is.
I'm sorry too.
Gibby, you didn't do anything. But yeah, I just wanted to give a formal apology, and as a real, you know, apology gift, the Patreon video's up. But yum. Didn't you have sex with Maya Hawke?
Oh yeah.
Like your bird?
Oh yeah, I actually did. No, Maya Hawke is Uma Thurman's daughter. Kill Bill, the woman who plays Kill Bill, it's her daughter, and Ethan Hawke. They had a kid, and her name
Dude,
is Maya
Ethan
Hawke.
Hawke. That is like the coolest.
That's why
Maya
she's so
Hawke.
gorgeous. Uma Thurman and Ethan Hawke are her mom and dad.
Ethan Hawke from Training Day?
Maybe.
Is that what you know
I
him
feel
from?
Like he
I don't
would be
know.
in that movie. But I
Probably.
don't know.
Ethan Hawke, he
Yeah.
kind of almost looks like Kevin Bacon in a weird way.
No, he doesn't.
In a
But he
weird way,
does,
yeah, a little
Kind of
bit.
does, like
his
they give the
son,
same face
Kevin
vibe.
Bacon's son.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Are you gonna tell the story? Did you guys actually have sex?
No, we
And
didn't.
disgrace, no.
Stop.
Oh.
No, we didn't.
Okay.
I got invited to like a Stranger Things thing with Finn, and like there's a bunch of people on the dance floor, and like I was just dancing, and then like we just both started dancing, and it was just to the song from Pulp Fiction that her mom danced in with John Travolta on that in the diner scene, you know, and they're like doing that moves, and like we were kind of dancing like that, and I was just like tripping the fuck
Was
out.
Uma
I was
Thurman
like, this
in
is so
Pulp
weird.
Fiction or Kill Bill?
Are you for real right now?
She was in Kill Bill.
She plays the
The girl
was
with the
in
short
both.
black
she
hair.
plays the girl, yes, who gets the
Yeah.
EpiPen in her.
She played. She was in two big. I never knew that was her. She looks so different with black hair.
Yeah,
I
Gibby
knew
knows,
that
actually
one.
knew that shit more than you.
Whoa. One Gibby, fucking 90,000 me.
Aw.
I'm sorry, Gibby. I'm sorry. That was fucked up. And you know what? I'm still kind of upset about the suicide bombing thing, and I feel like that was just me projecting. It was just me projecting, and I'm sorry. And I'm sorry.
Dude, last night Gibby really meant that shit.
You really think so?
I mean, no.
It's okay. if you
Wait,
did.
so you didn't hook up with her?
No, stop saying that. I never said that. You're starting to piss me off.
That's what you told me.
No, I didn't. I
You
never
told me
said
you guys
that.
did it right on the floor, and that everyone at the party said, I'd never seen a Stranger Thing. Because it was the Stranger Things party.
Yeah, and then the Demogorgon came out.
And the
and started
Demogorgon came out from the
fucking people.
stage. Yeah, they had like huge schlong. Do they have genitals? I've never seen that show.
I've
Really?
seen
Never. Not even one episode.
it. Yeah.
I just know that Demogorgons have like
It's
big
actually pretty
heads.
good from when I watched it. My favorite is the third season. Right?
I haven't seen it.
the
Whatever.
third. Is it? There's like 4 seasons.
There's
right?
4.
I've never seen any of it.
Yeah.
But I
It's
know
pretty
that
good.
the Demogorgons are there. I know that 11 is there, and I know that apparently I look like Jamie Vecna
I
from
don't
the
know
new
who that
season.
is.
Jamie Campbell Bauer.
Let me just say this: you're Barb.
Vecna.
You're Barb, babe.
Who's Barb?
You're Barb.
Is that
Who
what's her
am I?
face?
You're Barb. You
Who's Barb?
you can don't look it up.
No, I'm gonna look it up
scared.
because I feel you're being mean.
No,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm looking
not.
at
You
it.
don't get it. Just don't look it up, man.
Barb.
Don't go on your phone during the pod.
Barb Stranger Thing. Is it called Stranger Thing? Fuck you. Who is that? Why am I Barb? That doesn't look like me at all.
You're gonna have to watch to find out.
She's pretty, but just not like me.
She's a great character, and if you were watching it, you would know.
Should I watch the first season, honestly?
Sure.
Like, is it really good? The
Yeah,
first
it's
season?
good. It's a
I
class.
heard first season was
I
good,
will
second
say
season
though,
wasn't.
it is kind of weird watching sometimes
Finn.
because it's just his Finn.
Well, now he was such a kid though.
Yeah,
I feel like
it's
me
like a
watching it, I
different-
would be like, this is like that might be even weirder though.
With I will say it though, like he was such a different character than himself.
That's
that
also something I never saw.
I like that movie. I actually really like that.
I heard
movie.
it too was awful though.
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
I like it movie.
Yeah, it was cool. It was good.
I like Steven Spielberg, and apparently he didn't have anything to do with that movie, right?
Yeah, and I like Robert De Niro. The fuck?
You know what I
What are
meant
you
to
talking
say?
about here?
I said I like Stephen King, but he had nothing to do with the movie.
I bet you said Steven Spielberg.
I like Steven Spielberg, but he had nothing to do with the movie.
Yeah, that's right. End of conversation.
Who was the guy who did?
There's a man.
Yeah, there was a man. His name was What did he? It's so hot in here.
I know I'm burning.
He did Sweeney Todd. Woody
Burton.
Allen.
Tim Burton.
What did Woody Allen do? Was he
he
doing
did
a
like
bunch
a bunch
awful
of
stuff?
like Remember
no,
that?
I mean the allegations and all the stuff.
Actually, you want to get into that?
I don't think I
Dude,
do.
no, I watched some of the documentary and it's fucking
Is
horrible.
it really gnarly?
It's like
wasn't it like his kid or something? Like
his
he
adopted daughter, bro. He ended up marrying her.
I don't
Jesus,
even
I
wanna-
can't even like think about
Wait,
that.
who's Woody Allen?
He
did
was like a
Ants.
director, yeah.
What movie did you make?
He did a couple of them. I don't
Ants.
think you would know, really.
Ants?
It was like Bug's Life, but worse.
Dude, he didn't do that movie. What the fuck are you talking about?
he
Wait,
It
I
was
think I've
Psycho.
seen that movie.
I
The
know,
one
me
with the
too. That's
ants.
not a Woody Allen. Are you
Is
fucking
Bug's Life?
for real? Are you out of your mind? Are you out of you think he did an animation ant? Are you out of your fucking mind?
Oh yeah, he did the voice for it. Woody Allen.
Okay, yeah, he did the voice, I guess.
He did the voice in Ants, and it was funny
I
because
thought
it
you
was
were
like
saying like he made that movie.
honestly,
That's what
I
you were
thought he
saying.
did.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
Wait, so he married his daughter?
Dude,
I think
he
so.
adopted a daughter and then like waited until she was old enough and then but like I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, like he was doing things to her when she was a kid.
That's awful.
Yeah.
Damn.
I mean, it's awful that he married her in general, but that's just awful. Awful.
It's just fucking weird. It's so weird. So weird. It's like totally weird that he did that.
What movie says he made?
And
That's it.
he didn't make that.
He did
fucking
Ant-Man
movie.
as well
Oh my God.
with
he
Paul
did
Rudd.
this movie with Owen Wilson called like Paris or something with Paris, and it's just about like
Paris Hilton.
Owen Wilson going back in time and talking with a bunch of famous writers that was
Paris
popular.
Hilton. Ew, he's also fucking butt ugly. Like, get a life. Fuck, like, oh my God. Like, on top of all that awful shit, you're
But
also
he used
ugly.
to be like a.
Midnight in Paris. I've
Yes,
seen Midnight in Paris. And
yeah.
look, Ants right there in the top
He's
6.
the voice of it.
Wow. And Z-Lig. Oh my God, Z-Lig. So excited to watch Z-Lig by Woody Allen.
You're starting to piss me off.
We're going to get the AdSense taken off on this video since we said Woody Allen so many times.
We also said the S word.
Suicide. Sorry, YouTube. You can't censor me. You can't. Oh, I'm saying it. That's this kind of we're that kind of podcast. Is I'm fucking saying it.
We're saying the things that no one else on this platform
That
is saying.
no one else will tell you
that
ever.
Woody Allen did ants.
He fucking did.
No one else is saying that.
Is he not dead yet? Is he dead?
No,
Jesus Christ! I hope he dies.
he's still creaking around.
I will pray before I go to bed tonight that he passes away
Cool.
in a timely nature.
That's awesome. Yeah, wish death upon people. Because you're God, right? I'm my own God.
No, I was saying I'm just gonna pray.
No, you said you're going to pray for someone to die. That's what you just said.
Woody Allen.
Yeah, it's
Would it be
kinda-
so bad?
But who is your... Why is that your decision to make?
It's
Yeah.
not. It's not. It could not happen. I mean, I'm just saying. I'll pray to God and be like, hey, I don't know if you forgot, but this guy's like a really bad guy. And if you want to, like, if you were already planning on killing him and you forgot to,
Okay, let's
like,
say...
just go ahead.
Let's say,
like,
though,
I'm just reminding
you're
you.
an accomplice in that murder, though. If God gets that message from you, he's like, oh, okay, this person reminded me. If you had not sent that prayer to him to be reminded, he wouldn't have gone to kill him. So you're an accomplice.
Someone
Real
else
theory.
would have reminded him.
But it's just weird. Isn't it weird that it's like for murders and stuff, it's like, oh, you killed someone, so we're going to do the same thing to you.
Yeah, I don't support the death penalty.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's a thing of like people getting like vengeance or whatever. That's a real thing that people have in their hearts.
But the thing is, too, is like with the death penalty, like a lot of people after they get the death penalty, years later, they'll like be like, oh my God, they're actually innocent.
Even Dahmer, yeah, that's true too. Yeah,
Like, which is the saddest thing ever.
even Dahmer, he became a really good man.
What?
He was the killer.
And no, he would pull pranks on his buddies.
That doesn't mean he should roam
He
in
would put
society.
lunch trays under prison inmates.
Yeah, you've talked about
And
this on the podcast
he's
Didn't
like-
before.
they beat him to death in prison?
Huh?
Didn't they like beat him to death in prison?
Yeah.
Good. I mean, he killed so many people.
Oh yeah, but at least
Innocent people.
he was baptized before he died. He got baptized
You
in
know,
prison.
Isaac Newton said that as well before he died.
Didn't he? Isaac Newton.
He created the stars.
Gravity light bulb.
He created the stars.
Isaac Newton. Wait.
He said when he was on his deathbed, he was like, he claimed God right before he died. He was like, yes, I
God!
believe in him. Like,
All right, guys. before we go, we're gonna do one more question, a couple questions maybe, from the Patreon.
Because apparently you guys still need some advice. How to deal with menopause.
It's easy. Go to the gym. Next
Wrong
question.
people to ask. Also, how old are you? Because if you are the average viewer's age of our content, you shouldn't be going through menopause. So I would go to the doctor.
Maybe they're preparing.
And
Yeah, preparing 20 years before is a good idea.
yeah, I guess so. I mean, why would you want to prevent that though?
Yeah, I heard it's actually liberating.
Once you're done with it, you never have to get a period or like cramps again.
And I heard that it's like you have more fun or something like that.
Well, I would just fucking get a hysterectomy. Like, after I was done having my kids, I would get my uterus removed because I was like, dude, I would be like, if I'm not having kids anymore, what is the point of having my fucking period anymore? Like, and dealing with that bullshit. I'm just going to get my uterus removed. You can do that.
But
It's a big surgery, but you can do it. I would fucking do it. You can accidentally, you know what a Diva Cup is?
yeah,
Do you know what a Diva Cup is, Gibby?
it's okay if you don't.
It's a little silicone cup that you put up in your vag to catch all the period blood instead of like a tampon. But when you take it out, it's rare, but it's happened. You pull your uterus out. That's a real thing that's happened. You can look it up. I know, it's really rare though. And now you're grossed out by
Next
female anatomy?
question.
Like,
I'm
what?
yeah, like pulling shit out of your body.
And then here we got a really good one. Advice on how to love. Listen to the song "How to Love" by Lil Wayne. That's a good song.
Just watch Brokeback Mountain. Next question.
Well, no, I think Iris may be a girl. I'm not
Same.
sure.
It applies. Love is transcends.
I guess, yeah, love is love. Love wins. Also, happy Pride Month. Pride Month honestly has sucked so far.
It's just another thing by the corporate conglomerate.
I know. I saw Geico made their gecko bisexual. So that's strange. That's not even a joke.
I don't know if you are or not.
I'm not.
I just, oh my god.
Advice on how to quit dependency
That's
on
awesome.
weed.
Talk to more people and just like go do things all the time.
Yeah.
On tour, when we were just like really busy all the time working, like I never thought about it really. And
Get a job.
yeah, that's what I'm telling you.
Maybe get a job.
Get a
Also
fucking job.
maybe switch to perks.
Yeah, that's great advice.
What?
Yeah, why don't you just bump it up?
Yeah, bump it up. Switch to perks.
Yes,
If you're gonna do
hey,
it, might as well commit.
You're stuck on the gatekeeping thing, man. You gotta go up.
Maddie, or wait, no, who was that? That was Riley Larson. Don't take Percocet, please.
That was a fake name.
Riley, no, it's right there. Look, Riley Larson. That they put a fake name though. That's fake.
Riley, I'm so sorry you were born with that piece of shit name.
It's a fine name. Riley Larson is like the most normal name I've ever heard. Riley Larson. That's the name of a
I'm
star.
kidding. It's like the most normal name.
Advice on screen time:
Most
turn off your
normal
fucking
name.
phone.
That sucks.
Advice on screen time: just turn your phone off.
Get a job.
Get a job. Like, I feel like a lot of the answers to a lot of these advice questions we get, most of them could just be get a job. Which I can apply to myself as well, because, I mean, I don't have a job. Like, this is my job.
Dude, remember yesterday you were saying to Gibby, you were like, isn't it so awesome this is our job? When we were playing Fortnite, and there was just silence, and Gibby was like, you talking to me? It's so funny.
Also, I don't want to hear any comments down below saying, you're telling us to get a job when you're so privileged, you have a following, all this shit. We don't make money.
Yeah.
We make a very slight amount of money. My car is broken down.
Dude, Josiah doesn't have a car.
I have maxed out credit. Like, I don't have good credit. I don't have. Okay, so don't even fucking start.
Yeah, I eat
okay?
top ramen every night.
May need to get a job soon, so don't. Okay, I may need to. Amazon.
DoorDash.
Well, if you had to get a job right now, what would you do?
I think I would go to the photo lab or like McDonald's or something like low pressure.
Okay, if the both of us have to get a job, let's go
Do you
get a job
really?
together at McDonald's.
That'd actually be really fun. That'd be cool.
I mean, I love food service because I worked in food
I know.
service
I'm
for
scared.
years,
I've
and
never.
I loved
I've been
it.
retail. I'm like scared to go to food service.
Food service is busy, busy,
I like
crazy,
retail.
and I love
I'm
the
scared,
rush
like,
of being in a
working
kitchen.
with food. Working with food is like freaks me out.
You're still working at that restaurant, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you still loving it?
Yeah. It's
Good
money.
tips?
Yeah.
Like, do you like food service?
Yeah.
I enjoyed it when I worked in it for 4 years and I loved it. Like every second of it. I mean, it's crazy and it's really tiring, but like,
Yeah.
You
it's
loved it?
Not bad.
I loved it, honestly. Like, looking back, I loved it. Because you know how I am. I'm busybody. Like, I love doing things all the time. So, like, if I worked in retail, I would lose my fucking mind.
Dude, I love
Because I would be, like,
retail.
sitting there twiddling my thumbs.
Yeah.
Like, I would be, like, so
But
antsy.
I would like try and be productive in that time, and I would like have postcards and like write down ideas and stuff. I was also lucky where I worked. I could choose my music, which was like I feel like a big thing.
I was allowed to have AirPods in for most of my work.
Oh, that's awesome.
Because I like didn't work at the register. I'd work in
Yeah.
the kitchen, or I'd work like. And when me and Grace would work in the kitchen together, we wouldn't even need to talk to each other. We both put AirPods in and just
damn
like, work.
just zone in.
Yeah, making crepes, babe. Also, one last thing I want to say about that Janet Jackson concert is that like we were in the garden area, which is like the second tier. There's like the first tier where there's like dining tables. And then the second tier is garden, and then third tier is promenade, and then there's promenade 2, and then it goes back, like to the shitty seats.
Yeah.
We were in like almost the front, but the front where like the dining tables are and all the white people in like suits, those are Epstein's Island people. They are the people who were on the fucking island. They looked like they came up. Did I show you the picture of them?
I don't think so.
They are the purge. They are rich, nasty fucking rich.
They're like the Squid Games guys.
Yes, like literally that's what it felt like. I was like watching them eat down there and I was like, dude, this is like some of them were probably at Epstein Island at one point. Like they are so filthy rich. You're scary. Get the fuck away from me. They literally had them all come up and like stand and like put the lights on them and like, and here's to our like the owners of the Hollywood Bowl and the LA
my
Philharmonic. And I
God.
was like, the killers. They're fucking the killers. I mean, they are some scary people, and they're all old and white. All of them. All of them. All of them. Every single fucking one. Scary.
That's
But
gonna be you one day.
I know, but I was saying that. I was like, one day we'll make it up there. You know? But I don't know if I want to be up there, because even in the garden section, I was like, y'all are scary as fuck. You guys are so rich. Like, even the people where I was like, you guys own the boxes you're sitting in.
Yeah.
I'm here as like a guest. Like, I got invited, but you guys own these boxes. You know how much it is to own a box at Hollywood Bowl a year?
Dude, I can't even imagine.
I don't know, but it's probably over $100,000.
Oh my god.
I'm not joking. That's not a joke, because even at
Dude.
Honda Center, it's near that.
That's
and
like someone's-
Alyssa's dad owns
That's
one.
like the most I've ever made. I don't think I've made that
I've
much in my life.
No,
I don't think
I've made I have.
Oh my
Not in
God.
a year, but
Mr. Big Spender over here.
it's all
With
gone.
this fucking
It's
yacht.
all gone. Trust me.
Mm.
There's no savings. There's no offshore account. It's all gone. There's no $30,000 yacht no more.
And you'll get the big hit.
I had to sell the yacht. What do you mean you'll get the big hit? We're in a band together. We'll get the big hit. We're album coming soon.
Super soon.
Super soon.
The
like
next
next
month.
week. No. But it's in the works, guys.
Yeah, we're working on it.
And I think that is a good place to end my life.
Gene!
And I'm Billy.
And we are not your lovers.
Wait, can we do it again?
I'm Jean.
I'm Billy.
And we are not your lovers.
Thank you!
See you guys next week. A new Fortnite video on Patreon.